time to hit the hardwood for exciting high school basketball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. Tonight's game is brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stolt Pharmacy, Greg Gibson Insurance, Callahan Excavating, James Do-It Best Hardware, Ashland Credit Union, Trace Hermanos Mexican Restaurant, Members Choice Credit Union, Ashland Community and Technical College, the Greenup Baptist Association, First and People's Bank, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Pure Country Automotive, Raceland Christian Church, Orcut Tree Service, Gillum Drug, All That Blooms, Grayson Sporting Goods, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, Eastside Kids Boutique, First Light Home Care, and Tyler's Pizza. Now let's go courtside for Countdown to Tip-Off on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
Of East Carter High School. First time in a long time here. First time in the new year. Greenup County has made the trip down the Industrial Parkway to take on a red hot Raiders team who nearly missed an upset at Russell. A team that defeated this Musketeers team early this year in a overtime last-second layup. Still about 16 minutes left here. Starting lineups, we'll announce those. And for Greenup, man, we'll go to Greenup County and look at the typical suspects: Underwood, Atkins, Veach, Gammon, Wireman, and Gibson. Guys, keep those names in mind. Greenup County continues to improve under first-year coach Allison as Greenup County makes their way back onto the floor here in pregame. And JV game, very, very competitive JV game. I believe East Carter came out on top in that one. 38-32 in a low-scoring affair as both teams have some talent coming down the pipe, and it's good to see that. I'll tell you, for you guys that listen to me do East Carter Raider basketball a lot, it's a nice, comforting sign to be back here at East Carter High School. Of course, we did 3 games in 3 days down in Irvine, Kentucky, Estill County High School. Of course, we played the championship down there, but ultimately fell to Paintsville because we had tired legs and we just did not shoot the ball very well. East Carter, the last couple games, has been shooting the ball very, very well. We're still about 15 minutes left here in the pregame. We'll take our first commercial break. We'll be back on the Cool Hits and EKA Sports Network.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River Cities Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
My truck and I work all day long, so the truck has to be tough. But I want my truck loan easygoing, and that's what I get at my bank. Flexible terms, great rates. My truck loan works for me, just like my truck.
For great rates on loans for your next truck or car, see the good folks at First and People's Bank, the home office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Bless Your Heart Boutique in Grayson is your home for all the latest women's fashion, from sweaters, blouses, hats, jackets, skirts, dresses, jewelry, accessories, and more. Bless Your Heart Boutique has it all. And if you can't find the perfect gift for that special lady in your life, get her a gift card from Bless Your Heart Boutique. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 10 to 2, closed on Sunday. That's Bless Your Heart Boutique, 120 South Caramalone Boulevard in the Grayson Town Mall.
Back out here at East Carter High School until 12:30 left here in the pregame. For those of you who are watching the UK game and listening to us or watching us, of course, Kentucky trailing South Carolina early in the first half, 18-6. So Kentucky early season, mid-season, whatever you want to call it, struggles continue, man. On the verge of all-time lows down there in Lexington. Something's going to have to change, boys. Both teams down on the floor warming up right now. Of course, for East Carter starting lineup, it's the typical suspects: Hall, Scott, Tate and Ty Scott, Skaggs, and Goodman. Last two games, guys, has been red hot. And you want to talk about a kid like Blake Hall, he may be the most aggressive player in the 16th region. Especially when you talk about, crashing the board. Second chance points have been huge for the Raiders this year. And it's won them a few games and it's lost them a few games. You go back to Paintsville, man. They really struggled trying to get Paintsville on one shot and done. It seemed like that they gave multiple attempts. And you go back to when they played OBI and Bethlehem, teams that are very athletic and have a lot of length, really bother the guards of East Carter. Don't think that'll be much of a problem tonight. Like I said, Greenup County is very much improving. A team that, by all means, should have beaten East Carter at the Greenhouse earlier this year. I believe me and the Cool Hits team were somewhere else doing a game, and we kept getting scores of that game. Man, it's a great game. We thought East Carter was beat, and Raiders fought out a tough win there. One thing that you're going to notice about this Greenup County team, if you're going to watch us tonight, is they are very good defensively. This is, don't expect a high-scoring game unless East Carter just comes out or Greenup comes out and shoots the lights out. And we just, Greenup County likes to control the pace. They like a half-court set. They don't like to run a lot, which is the complete opposite for East Carter. Anytime they can get out and floor and run, they will. Their guard play, very good. One of the best guard plays in the 16th region when you talk about Goodman, Scott, Tate Scott, Ty Scott, and Blake Hall. The times that, I know that East Carter's at 7-6 on this year. That record's a little deceiving, guys. Last time we were here, we did the EKC Tournament Championship game in Bath County. They lost to, by many regards, a lot of media members would vote for Player of the Year in the 16th region. Zach Otis, the last-second threes ball. Fought back in that game, trailed by as many as 12. And, of course, we went to Round County the very next game, and we just did not play well and still should have won the game. 9:50 still left here in the pregame. We'll take another quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll break down a little more stats here on the Cool Hits at EKA Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy. Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration, that was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Michael. Come see us at Bowman's.
Bowman's can do frame repair. They have a downdraft bake oven for a factory paint finish. And they get your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition with qualified iCar Gold certified technicians. Bowman's is also an ASE certified mechanical shop, providing transmission flushes, steering and suspension services, AC service, oil changes, and tune-ups. That's Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. Call 836-0837.
Back out here at East Carter High School, both teams, or East Carter's, made their way back to the locker room. Greenup County still on the floor warming up. 7 minutes exactly left here in the pregame. East Carter's cheerleaders down the floor. The officials have already made their way on the floor, so that means no dunking. Of course, I say that because we picked up a technical foul down in Estill County. The very first, it was Rowan County. We picked up a technical foul down at Rowan County in, I believe, a Connor Skaggs dunk. So, and for Greenup guys, you know, I'm very, very familiar with Greenup County, of course, got some ties down there, and it all starts with a couple of names that you need to remember. You know, like I said, Underwood and Wireman. Of course, Greenup County's football team had a heck of a year, guys. Kind of got behind them there at the end of the year, and Carson Wireman got a little bit of a late start at. Man, let me tell you something. Carson Wireman can play some football, by the way. Well, anyways, he's going to go do meet the Musketeers and sprain his ankle, so that's kind of put him in a little bit of a recovering process here midway through the season. It looks like he's got a little bit of a brace on his right ankle right now, but he's, you know, from what he's moving very, very good here in the pregame. It looks like he's doing just fine, so that's a plus sign for the Musketeers. One thing you need to know, Greenup County is not a team that really likes to push it. They're going to try to control the tempo, make it a half-court game. Look for East Carter to start out man and then kind of go into a zone midway through the second quarter. I think for Greenup, they're going to have to hit some outside shots. If you're going to win here tonight, you're going to have to control the tempo and hit some, you know, contested threes. For East Carter, if you can get Greenup County in a running match or a marathon, whatever you want to call it, your analogy, that plays in your favor, and I think East Carter wins easily tonight. But you know, I think we're set for a really, really good game. You're going to see two very, very different schemes. So, you know, if you're watching Kentucky play right now, actually I'm watching on my phone, it's 21-10 with 11 minutes here left in the first half. Kentucky just terrible, folks. I mean, just absolutely. And that's coming from a guy who diehard Kentucky fan. And it's just been not a very good year. We didn't have a very good year in football. And was hoping basketball would kind of make up for it, and it just hasn't happened. So, one thing I want to mention is this game has some serious implications. You know, I know these teams are not district, but when you look at it, you know, we're midway through the season. So if you really were going to try to make a run in this district, or try to make a run to region tournament down there in Moorhead, I think it begins midway through January, early February. And what a way to start off, you know, Greenup County. If Greenup County can come in here and get a big win, man, that could propel them to 3 or 4 straight, or 5 out of the next 7. You know, you just never know. East Carter, man, they look really, really good against West Carter. And I understand Jeremy Webb's team struggling this year. That's very, very uncharacteristic. They're getting better too, though. But East Carter's a really, really solid team, guys. Now, are they on the level of Boyd and Ashland? Well, they don't play Boyd and Ashland, so we're not worried about that. But Greenup County's getting very, 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 very competitive as East Carter makes their way back onto the floor. We'll take one more commercial break. When we come back, we're just about ready to play some basketball here in Grayson on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
Visit Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson for the best selection of clothing for boys and girls, including newborns. Eastside Kids Boutique has affordable clothing for every season, including t-shirts, sweaters, hats, and more. Eastside Kids Boutique even has items for that special lady in your life, including home decor, clothing, jewelry, accessories, gift baskets, and more. That's Eastside Kids Boutique, 603 East Main Street in Grayson. Call 606-475-1683 or visit them on Facebook, Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson.
Back out here at East Carter High School, still about 1 minute, 20 seconds left here of the pregame. Of course, we want to thank the East Carter administration and the Carter County School Board for allowing us to come out here. Of course, Kelly Moore and Tim Champlin and Cole Brammer and Coach Baker for allowing us to come out here and bring you coverage of these great athletes. And we couldn't do it without our sponsors and our schools. We're just very, very fortunate to have such a good relationship with everybody. And one thing that I tell everybody, you know, I'm a guy that goes across the state and covers sports, and it's hard to find more passionate fans than you find here in Eastern Kentucky. People that don't have any interest in these schools, you know, as in they don't have a kid that plays, they don't have a spouse or a relative that teaches at these schools, will come out and support these kids, and it's hard to find that anywhere else besides here in Eastern Kentucky. So, you know, of course, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight. And just very, very fortunate that we enjoy what we do. And, of course, I want to thank my Cool Hits team, man. We got two people down the court with cameras, and Mr. James Collier's to my left. We could not do it without them, man. They are phenomenal, phenomenal. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's time for 16th Region Basketball here at East Carter on the Cool Hits at Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
Hey, this is Greg Gibson with Greg Gibson Insurance, and just an announcement, I'm retiring from Major League Baseball. This will be my final season. After 24 years as Major League umpire, I'm ready to become a full-time insurance guy. So anyway, if you haven't heard about us, check us out on the web, www.greggibsoninsurance.com. Give us a call today. Stop by. We'd love to talk to you about your insurance. Give us a call today. It's Greg Gibson Insurance, helping you make the right call.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
That concludes the national anthem. Of course, we don't like to talk. And, I always stand up for the national anthem. So, ready to meet our starting lineups. First for Greenup County. Looks like we have Atkins, Wireman, Beach, and Underwood. And for East Carter Raiders, it's just your typical suspects: Skaggs, Hall, Ty, and Tate Scott, and Goodman. A thing that's kind of plagued both teams as we get closer to midway through the season is both teams have a lot of trouble staying out of foul trouble. You have a lot of the starters, and neither team's deep. If you go and look at the stats, they've only got maybe 6 or 7 players that's played double-digit games so far this year. Of course, East Carter got a little thinner during football season when Mr. Isaac Boggs tore his ACL towards the end of the football season. So Greenup County has made their way to mid-floor. East Carter in all-white uniforms, red and blue stripe down the sides. Greenup County in all black with green stripes parallel going down the sides. Yellow numbers, yellow letters. East Carter with the EC on their chest with their numbers. Ball's in the air. Tap is controlled by Evan Goodman for East Carter. We're underway here in Grayson. The first time in a long time. Goodman hands off to Hall. Hall penetrates. Now gets over to Goodman in the left corner. Long three off the back of the rim. No good. Wireman for Greenup County Skies the rebound. Here comes Underwood. Underwood looking and trying to dump it down low. Can't do it. Gets it back to Wireman here at the top of the lane. Down low to Underwood. Underwood turns to his right. Goes straight up off the backboard. It's no good. And ball's fought for, and it's going to go back to East Carter. Look like Atkins and Goodman fighting for the rebound. Last touch by Atkins. It'll go back to East Carter. Here comes Tate Scott, who's been very, very good for the Raiders so far this year. Circles off to his left, penetrates in the lane, kicks it back out to Evan Goodman. Goodman into the lane, kicks it over to Blake Hall. Hall inside the free throw line. Little runner is off the backboard. No good. Rebound goes to Atkins for Greenup County. Off to Wireman. Wireman takes a long three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Blake Hall skies for the rebound. Gets it off to Goodman. Goodman thought about a three. Penetrates into the lane. Little runner is good. Goodman gives East Carter its first points of the night, and first points of the game for either team is 2-0. East Carter, 6:45 left here in the opening quarter. Wireman has it, gets it down low to Underwood. Underwood penetrates, guarded by Skaggs. In that paint, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Atkins. Atkins, free throw line jump shot is good. Nice play by Atkins. We're tied at 2. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Tate Scott at the top of the arc, puts it between his legs, penetrates, gets it off to Ty. He gets it back to Goodman. Goodman thought about a three. Looks to penetrate. He'll hand it back to Tate Scott, and East Carter will reset. Green County starting out in man-to-man. Hall has it. Hall tries to penetrate, hands it off to Goodman. He'll step back a long three. It's good. Goodman with his 5th point. Here early in the first quarter, it's 5-2. Each Carter leads Greenup. Quickly the other way, here come the Musketeers. Atkins has it over in the right corner, cross-court pass to Wireman. Wireman will drive, put it off the glass, and it's good. Nice play by Carson Wireman. It's 5-4, 5:50 left here in the first quarter. Tate Scott standing almost on the EC logo at midcourt. Little bounce pass over in the right corner. Down low to Connor Skaggs, knocked out of bounds by Underwood. Good play defensively there for Greenup County. Skaggs will inbound underneath his own basket. Looks like he's going to let Blake Hall do it. Hall to inbound underneath his own basket. Gets over in the right corner to Goodman. Goodman trying to give it back to Hall. Can't do it. Good play defensively by the Musketeers. Gives it out to Tate Scott, who gives it over to his brother Ty. Over in the left corner to Blake Hall. Hall back to Tate Scott. Over to Goodman. Over to Ty Scott in that right corner. Trying to get it down low to Skaggs. Can't do it. Back to Tate Scott. Scott penetrates, little runner inside the free throw line, no good. Rebound goes to Underwood. He's fouled by Skaggs. It'll go back to Greenup County. Five to 4, 5:18 left in the opening quarter of our first home game since the EKC first round tournament game. Wireman has it, gives it over to Atkins. Atkins shoots a long three off the back of the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Still, it's on the ground, and Ty Scott comes up with it, and it's stolen away. Wireman comes up with it. Long three by Atkins. Chanley. That's an air ball. Misses everything. We go back to East Carter. Very physical play down there inside the paint there. It's hard to see people's numbers. We're at the very, very top of East Carter's gymnasium, so bear with us here a little bit. Tate Scott will bring the all course for East Carter. Two players coming on a wheel. Blake Hall has it. He's penetrating double teamed. He had lost it, and it's stolen away. Quickly the other way, here comes Greenup County's Wireman. Guarded by Scott. Wireman penetrates in the lane, up off the glass. Good play by Wireman. Greenup County has its first lead of the night at 6-5. Ty Scott has over in the right corner, and that gives off to Blake Hall over to Goodman. Skaggs down low, calling for it, working on Underwood. East Carter kind of playing at Greenup County's pace right now. Goodman has it, top of the arc, long three, good. He's 2 for 3 tonight from behind the three-point arc. It's 8-6, East Carter leads. Underwood has it over in the right corner, tries to get it down low to Chanley. He puts it up off the glass, and it's in with 3:40 left. We are tied. Blake Hall has it over in the left corner. He penetrates, gets inside the free throw line, tries to dump it down low to Goodman, and he's going to be fouled. Looks like this is going to go against Underwood. And it will. Skaggs is going to check out. Messer's going to check in. Atkins is going to check in for Greenup. Goodman inbound underneath his own basket. Gets it into Blake Hall. He gives it back to Ty Scott. Goodman wants another long three off the back of the rim. No good. Fighting for the rebound is Messer. And Chanley comes down with it and gives it off to Wireman quickly the other way. Gives it off to Atkins. Now Wireman's going to set this Greenup County Musketeer offense up. Tied at 8. 3:15 left here in the first quarter. Now Atkins has it back to Wireman. East Carter's moved to a 2-3 zone. Gets in the middle there to Chanley. Kicks it back out to Atkins. Long three off the side of the rim. No good. Tips back out to Wireman. Wireman with an offensive rebound. Takes it all the way in. Nice play by Messer with his hands straight up in the air. Blake Hall rips away a defensive rebound. And here come the Raiders. Gives it off to Goodman. He'll give it to Tate Scott. And East Carter will set this offense up. Hands it off to Goodman. Trying to get Blake Hall in a backdoor cut. Couldn't do it. Good job by Greenup County stepping in those passing lanes. Scott penetrates, gets it out to Blake Hall, who gets it over to Goodman. Goodman penetrates, goes baseline. Little turnaround jump shot. It's good. It's 10-8. 2:15 left here in the first quarter. Wireman quickly the other way. Gets down low to Atkins. Atkins has it on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Wireman. Wide open three. That is good. Can't leave him open. That's Wireman's 7th point of the night. It's Greenup 11, East Carter 10. We've hit under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Blake Hall has it in down low, kicks it back out to Scott, who gives it over to Ty Scott, penetrates at the free throw line, gives it back to Tate. Tate penetrates into the lane, little sidestep, and it's going to be a block, and Mr. Tate Scott will go to the free throw line for East Carter's first attempts at the free throw line tonight. Of course, it's kind of been the Wireman versus Goodman night so far here in the first quarter. Evan Goodman with 10 here in the opening quarter. Tate Scott at the free throw line. First one's away. It's good. East Carter's really improved their free throw shooting percentage here. They didn't start out well, but really, really improved as we've hit this midway point of the season. Second one's away, no good. Of course, I said that. Blake Hall gets the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. This will go back to Greenup County. That was a very, very quick jump ball call. Looked like Blake Hall had it. Either way, it'll go back to Greenup County. When Blake Hall gets the ball, man, he starts just whipping. He starts slinging those elbows and just get out of the way. Atkins has it. Quickly the other way. Here come the Musketeers. Beats the press easily. Atkins was fouled by Tate Scott. Yeah, it was. Tate thumped him. Oh, the second team foul for East Carter here in the opening quarter. 1:37 left. We're tied at 11. Atkins to inbound. Wireman has it. Standing right in front of the press box here. Scorer's table, whatever you want to call it. Guarded by Messer. Trying to get down low to Veach. Can't do it. Picks up his dribble. Now he's going to give it away to Chanley. Gives it back to Wireman in corner. Right corner three. That is good. Wow. Carson Wireman gives Greenup County a 3-point lead, 14-11. We've hit 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Carson Wireman playing a heck of a first quarter. Blake Hall penetrates in the lane. Shot is partially blocked. Whoa! Thought the shot was partially blocked. The ball goes 3 or 4 feet over the backboard on just a routine layup. They're going to give it back to Greenup County. Chanley to inbound to Wireman, who's been red hot for the Tears. .50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. I'm sure Greenup County's content with just holding it. Gets it down low to Chanley. Chanley guarded by Yoke, who's checked in for the Raiders. Back to Wireman, guarded by Sexton. Circles off to his right, and he's cut off by Yoke. Gets it down low to Chanley. Chanley turns into the lane. Little shot up off the glass. It's no good. Ball still loose. Ball is still loose. It's a football scramble down there. There's a fumble down underneath Greenup County's basket, and they're finally going to call a jump ball. And it's going to go back to East Carter with 24.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. (14-11). Neither team in any sort of foul trouble here. I say that. By the end of the half, we'll have several players in foul trouble. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tate Scott has it. Guarded by Atkins. Scott circles off to his right. Gets good to the baseline. Circles around to Goodman in the left corner. A three is no good, but Goodman is fouled. This is going to go against Chanley on a 3-point shot with 5.4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Coach Allison is upset. Goodman will go to the line. Goodman with 10 points already in the quarter, trying to add to it. First one's away. It's good. It's that new haircut. Evan Goodman got a haircut. He's a different man now. Second of the way. It's also good. 12 points here in the opening quarter for Evan Goodman. Third and final free throws away. Rouse around and drops in. 13 opening quarter points. We are tied at 14. Baseball pass all the way up the court. They lose Atkins. He's fouled by Yoke and will go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. Good play by Atkins and good inbound pass. Looked like Tyson Sammons was inbounding for Greenup County right there. Of course, I believe that was Wireman that threw that pass. Could be wrong, but Wireman, man, he's got a heck of an arm too. I've seen Coach Moore run a couple of fake punts this year. Atkins going to the line. Trying to close out this quarter on top. Free throw the way. It's good. Quickly the other way. Shot at the end of the first quarter is no good. After one, Greenup County leads East Carter 17-14. We'll be back on the Cool Hits and EKA Sports Network.
Pure Country Chevrolet in Grayson is working hard every day buying and trading for the nicest used vehicles in the area. With over 150 used cars in our huge dealer inventory, odds are we'll have the car you want at the price you need. And as always, we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. We also have new rides arriving daily, so come out. Look us over for your next auto need. With 4 locations, we're easy to get to, so don't wait. Come and let us help you have the vehicle you deserve at the best deal every time. On the web, purecountryauto.com, or call us 606-474-5116. Pure Country Chevrolet, find new roads.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out here at East Carter High School, ready to start the second quarter of play. Greenup County currently leads East Carter 17-14. Evan Goodman for East Carter, 13 points there in the opening quarter. Wireman for Greenup County has 10. Atkins with 5 for Greenup County. The only other Raider to score there in the first quarter was Tate Scott, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. This should be Greenup County ball, and it is. Connor Skaggs is checked back in. Starting 5 on the floor for East Carter. Wireman has it right in front of the scorer's table, guarded by Ty Scott. Circles off to his right, has the ball batted away for a second, regains control. Picks up his dribble, gives it away to Atkins. He gives it away to Gammon. Looks like East Carter's kind of went to a 2-3 zone here after starting out in man. Gets it down a little Wireman. Wireman just kind of makes a little room there. They're going to get him for an offensive foul. Good play there by Ty Scott. And it'll be Wireman's first foul. East Carter's ball, and here comes Tate Scott. Gets it off to his brother Ty. Ty thought about penetration. We'll give it back to Tate. Back to Ty. Standing right in front of that Greenup County bench. Ty looks to penetrate, gets on the ground, and this is going to be a loose ball, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll stay with East Carter. Good play there by Gammon and Atkins. Tie him up there. Evan Goodman inbound underneath his own basket. All the way out front to Tate Scott. He gives it over to Ty Scott. Over to Goodman in the left corner. Greenup's moved into a zone. Kind of an extended 2-3 zone. The two top the key defenders are way out in front court. Over to Skaggs over in that left corner. Now Tate Scott has it. Over to Goodman in the left corner. Batted out of bounds by Wireman. It'll stay with East Carter. Wireman's been everywhere for the Musketeers here tonight. Goodman inbound, gets it into Tate Scott. Hands it off to Tate Scott. Little spin move into the lane, up the glass, and it's in. Tate Scott has his first points of the night. His third point of the night. Only 2 Raiders have scored tonight. Goodman and Tate Scott. 17-16. Greenup County leads East Carter. 6:30 left here in the second quarter. Wireman has it, penetrates into the lane, and will kind of lower his shoulder, and he is fouled. And this one's going to go against, they're going to call out of bounds. Maybe Wireman got fouled there, but they're going to call it out of bounds. It'll go back to East Carter. .6:15 here in the first half. Ty Scott has over in that right corner, gets it to Goodman. Goodman walked. He sure did. Wanted to shoot it and then wanted to drive it at the same time and kind of shuffled his feet there, and it'll go back to Greenup County. Gammon to inbound. And Gammon inbounds to a Greenup County player, and kind of lost control there. A little scramble on the floor. Greenup County will get a timeout. Let's see if they call it a 4 or a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. That was a bench timeout. Good heads-up play by the Greenup County bench there to save a possession. We're 6:03 left here in the first half. 17-16. Greenup County leads East Carter. First home game since before Christmas for the Raiders. Of course, we kind of did the region tour and played a couple games down in Moorhead. Played 3 straight days in Estill County. Went to Greenup one time. Went to Russell. Now we kind of are in the meat of the schedule here. Kind of played some teams you normally wouldn't see us play. Played OBI down in Estill County and played Bethlehem. Bethlehem is a good team, man. Very, very good. Atkins to inbound right in front of the East Carter bench. Bethlehem inbounds. And shot away. It's no good. That was Veach. East Carter with the rebound. Gets it all the way up to Ty Scott, who kicks it in the left corner to Connor Skaggs for a 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Fighting for the rebound. And Connor Goodman's going to come up with it for East Carter over there in the right corner. Goodman picks up his dribble, hands it off to Ty Scott, gives it to Tate. East Carter's going to set this offense up. 5:30 left here in the first half. Tate Scott all the way to the rack, off the backboard, and in. 2 Raiders have only scored here in the first half. Fighting from behind, and Veach comes up with it for Greenup County and gives it off to Wireman. After the ball was live there on the ground for about 5 seconds. Wireman into the lane. Nice play by Wireman. He's kind of hung up, and it's stolen away. Nice play by Connor Skaggs to kind of rip it away. Gets it away to Ty Scott. Scott into the lane. Little runner, no good. Nice block there by Atkins. Atkins has control over it. Shovels it ahead to Wireman. Here comes Greenup County. Wireman has it. 1-3. He's going to let Greenup County kind of down low to Atkins, who was kind of wide open there. And they're going to get a foul. Let's see who this is on. Veach went high up for the rebound, came down with it, and was fouled. Looks like that's going to go against Goodman. It's only the team 4th for East Carter. Inbounding underneath his own basket is Wireman. Gets it in Atkins. Atkins tries to penetrate, kicks it back out to his brother. Or another Atkins, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Scott. Scott, coast to coast, and he's fouled. Let's see who they give this to. Looks like it's going to go against Gammon. It's only his first, team 6th. East Carter be in the bonus the remainder of the half. We're at 4:40 left here in the first half. East Carter 18, Greenup County 17. Scott is at the line, pushes away, and it's no good. Sego's away. And off the side of the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Sexton and Atkins. And looks like East Carter's going to come up with it. And looks like they're going to get a timeout down here at East Carter. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Cool Hits EKA Sports Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out here at East Carter High School, 18-17, 4:35 left here in the first half. East Carter leading Greenup County. It'll be East Carter's ball. after there was a fumble. Of course, I say fumble. It's been a very physical game, especially there's been a lot of scrambles down the ground here in this first half. Evan Goodman inbound underneath his own basket. Can't get it in, can't get in. Ball's batted. And we're gained by Sexton, who gives it off to Ty Scott, who's standing at that EC logo way out in front court. Gets over to Sexton. Gets it down low at the free throw line to Blake Hall. Hall back to Scott. Scott penetrates, gets it off to Hall, who lays it in. Nice offensive set there for East Carter. Wireman quickly the other way for Greenup County. Thought about taking it the whole way, gives it off to Gaiman, who gives it to Atkins. Back to Wireman. Wireman takes a Steph Curry three off the back of the rim. No good. Skying for the rebound is Atkins, and Blake Hall comes down with it. Gives it off to Goodman. Quickly the other way. Goodman has it knocked away from behind. Goodman gets inside the free throw line, kicks it out to Blake Hall, who give it over to Ty Scott for a long three. That's no good. Rebound goes to Greenup County's Gaiman, who loses control of it. Ball is still loose, and it's going to be lost out of bounds by Atkins for Greenup County, and they'll stay with the Raiders. Kind of a fight for the ball there has been the storyline here in the first half. It's been a very, very physical game. Goodman inbound, staying on that East Carter logo. Gets it down low to Hall. Hall kicks it back out to Ty Scott. Scott wants another one. Three in the air. It's good. Ty Scott pushes that lead out to 6. It's 23-17. 3:30 left here in the first half. Veach has it for Greenup County. Hands it off to Atkins. And it's batted away by Blake Hall. Stolen. Gets away to Sexton. Sexton one-on-one with Gaiman. Goes into the lane. Kicks it back out to Scott, who wants another three. It off the side of the rim. No good. Atkins rebounds for Greenup County, and they're going to get a foul. Looks like Skaggs kind of tied up Atkins there. They're going to get a foul over the back, and that's going to be Connor Skaggs' second foul. Skaggs go back to into that bench, and here comes Adams, who just recently celebrated a birthday. It'll be Greenup County ball. Full court press for East Carter. Gets it over to Wireman. Guarded by Sexton. Wireman spins, gets into the lane, gets it off to Atkins. Atkins puts it up off the glass. Nice play. 23-19. Quickly the other way, it's Goodman. Sitting here looking at my stats. He puts it in for his 15th point here in the first half. It's 25-19, 2:40 left here in the first half. Atkins penetrates at the free throw line, guarded by Goodman. Backdoor cut, and the ball is kicked. It was. It'll stay with Greenup County. East Carter was headed the other way, looking for a fast break. Tate Scott's going to check back in. Looks like Blake Hall's going to get a little bit of a rest. Adams, Goodman, Sexton, Tate and Ty Scott on the floor right now for the Raiders. Atkins, Gaiman, Veach, and Wireman on the floor right now for Greenup County. Down low, ball's batted away, regained by Greenup County's Atkins. Atkins penetrates, circles off to his right. Ball's knocked out of his hands by Goodman, regains it. He's fouled, and Atkins will go to the line, trying to eat in this 6-point lead with 2:25 left here in the first half. Two very, very good back-to-back possessions for Mr. Atkins. First one is away. It's good. (25-20). Goes away. Off the side of the rim, no good. Adams with the rebound. Hands it off to Tate Scott. Quickly the other way. Here come the Raiders. Gets it off to Goodman right in front of that Greenup County bench. Goodman kind of setting up this offense. Goodman penetrates into the lane, kicks it back over to Tate Scott, who gets to the free throw line, gives it over to Ty. Ty wants another one, three in the air. It's good! That's 6 in the quarter for Ty Scott. Quickly the other way is Veach down low. He'll put it off the glass and in. Nice play by Wireman with the assist. Scott has it. Gives it off to Goodman. Gives it off to Scott. Ty Scott wants another one. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Greenup County's Atkins. Atkins trying to go coast to coast all the way into the paint. Turnaround jump shot is good. Good play by Atkins. leads down to 4. 28-24, 1:25 left here in the first half. Scott puts it between his legs, guarded by Veach here. Gets it over to Ty Scott, who gets it over to Goodman. Goodman penetrates in the lane, tries to go baseline, just forces up a shot that's no good. Wireman and Adams fighting for the rebound, and it looks like it's going to stay with East Carter. Of course, Greenup County's traveled pretty well here tonight. And of course, East Carter always fills the stands for a home basketball game. Goodman will inbound underneath his own basket. Connor Messer has checked in. Trying to get it inbounds, gets it out to Scott. Scott wanted another three, penetrates into the lane, little runner off the back of the rim, no good. Atkins skies for the rebound for Greenup County. Circles off to his left, gives it off to Wireman. Wireman into the lane, all the way up, and it looks like it's knocked out of his hands by Goodman. Quickly the other way, here come the Raiders, circling off to his left, kicks him back over the corner to Tate Scott. Left corner three, off the front of the rim, no good. Gammon skies for the rebound for Greenup County. Gives it off to Atkins. We've hit 40 seconds left here in the first half. 28-24. East Carter leads Greenup County. Gammon has it. Guarded by Goodman. Kind of trying to set this offense up for the Musketeers. Picks up his dribble, gets it off the beach. Gets it down low to Wireman. Wireman, and he's going to get fouled. This is going to go against Ty Scott. And that should be a 1-and-1 attempt for Greenup County. And that'll be the 7th team foul on East Carter. Yeah, it's 1-1. That'll go against Ty Scott. It's only his first. Wireman's first one is away. It's good. (28-25), 19 seconds left here in the first half. So that goes away. Also good. Neither hit the rim at all. Goodman has it. Full court press for Greenup County. All the way up to Messer. Messer's going to give it out front to Tate Scott, who gets it off to Goodman. 6 seconds. Goodman penetrates, step back long two. It's good. And that's how the first half will end. At the half, East Carter leads Greenup County 30-26. We'll be back on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, Mission Strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
We are at the half here at East Carter High School, Gracie, Kentucky. East Carter leads Greenup County 30-26. Of course, there's some other area games going on. On the girls' side, Russell defeats Morgan County 56-40. Still waiting some get some scoring updates here. After scoring 10 in the first quarter, Wireman ends up with 12 in the first half. Atkins has been very, very good also. He has 9 for Greenup County. And Goodman, boys, 17 in the first half for Evan Goodman. 30-26. Of course, if you're watching us or listening to us and watching Kentucky play, it's not been pretty. Kentucky trailing right now by 8. Last score I got was 32 or something like that. I thought they were trailing by 8. South Carolina come in the Rupp Arena with a losing record. I believe they were 8-7 or 7-8. It's just not been a very good year for John Calipari and those Kentucky Wildcats down there. But we appreciate you listening to us and all season long here at East Carter and on the Cool Hit Sports Network, being at Greenup County. And I'm just glad both of these schools allow us to come here and go there and cover the great athletes of Greenup and Carter County. We'll take another commercial break. When we come back, we'll break down a little bit more of the first half stats here on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
When you shop and invest locally, you put in motion a sequence of actions which multiplies the money that is available in our area to create jobs and provide emergency services, police, and fire protection, as well as improving the quality of education in our local schools. Shop and invest locally whenever you can. First in People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Raceland Christian Church, 210 Caroline Road, wishes all of our area athletes the best as they compete in their respective seasons. May you be encouraged by your church family to run with endurance the race set before you in such a way as pleases Jesus so that you gain the prize that never fades away. Raceland Christian Church meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 210 Caroline Road, Raceland. Visit us online at racelandchristian.com.
Back out here at East Carter High School, 4:35 left here at the half. Of course, if you're just joining us, big half out of Evan Goodman, 17 here in the first half after East Carter leading by 4, 30-26. Wireman on the other end for Greenup County has 12. And Atkins with 9 of his own, man. And these are unofficial stats. Of course, he's trying to keep these and run a TV broadcast and talk on the radio at the same time. That's why if it sounds a little funny while you're watching at home, it's because we're actually live on the Cool Hit Sports Network also. So for people that can't watch the game, we do radio also. Of course, if you're keeping up with Kentucky, right now it's 48-41 with 15:45 left in the second half, trailing South Carolina, who come in the Rupp Arena at 7 and 8. One thing about Kentucky is they have not gotten any better all season long. Kind of the opposite for both the teams we're seeing here tonight. East Carter and Greenup County have improved all season long, and you can contribute that to kids that are coachable and good coaching. Of course, Coach Allison in his first year at Greenup County, man, a lot of people really, really just didn't think Greenup County would have much, and they weren't going to be very good, and he's kind of proved those doubters wrong, as Greenup County has been very, very competitive this year. And East Carter, man, and I think Cole Bramer is up here with me. Tired legs and inconsistency, and have really have East Carter where they're at. Of course, East Carter has a good record, but we've left a couple of wins down the floor. Of course, you think about Bath County and Rowan County teams that, in my personal opinion, I think East Carter's probably better than. Just couldn't make the plays down at the end of the game. Still 2:45 left to go here at the half. We'll take one more commercial break. When we come back, we're ready for the second half here in Grayson on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics.
Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/find your career.
Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, is a locally owned pharmacy devoted to providing excellent customer service. Not found at the chain drug stores, Gillum Drug carries over-the-counter meds, wonderful seasonal decor, creek bottom candles, jewelry, and specializes in skincare products. Gillum Drug offers allergy shots and all immunizations with no appointment needed, and Gillum Drug will treat you like family. Stop by today and experience it. Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, next to Domino's.
Back out here at East Carter High School, we're almost ready to start this second half of play. A very entertaining first half of play. We had a couple of fumbles. I know it's a basketball, but we had 5 or 6 players on the floor wrestling for the ball underneath both baskets several times there in the first half. So we've hit 15 seconds left here in the half. Kentucky trails South Carolina 51-41 with 15:23 left in the second half. It's to the point where we don't even get mad anymore. We just expect to lose, and that is truly sad. So it is what it is. Of course, we got a good one going here. Greenup County had a 4-point lead at the end of one. East Carter holds a 4-point lead here at the half. Underwood's back on the floor for Greenup County. It'll be Greenup County ball, inbound right here in front of the scorers table. Atkins, Veach, Shanley, Underwood, and Wireman on the floor for Greenup County. For East Carter, it's Blake Hall, Tate and Ty Scott, Skaggs, and Goodman. Veach penetrates in the lane. Little teardrop runner is no good. Blake Hall with the rebound. Quickly the other way. Here comes Hall. Looks to penetrate into the lane all the way. Lowers that shoulder up off the glass. It's good. Very aggressive play there by Blake Hall. It's 32-26, 7:40 left here in the third quarter. Underwood has it, picks up his dribble, gives it off to Veach, who tries to get the Wireman. Veach backing down his defender, tries the backdoor cut, and Blake Hall will knock it away. Knocked away from behind his Veach. Wireman comes up with it. Wireman all the way in. Up off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. He's fouled. This is going to be on the floor. Looks like they're going to give this to Blake Hall. That's only his first. Crazy. As aggressive he plays, only his first foul tonight. Wireman inbound on that East Carter logo. Tries to get in Atkins. Atkins spins into the lane. Off the glass, no good, but he's fouled. Let's see who this goes against. Looks like maybe Ty Scott. It's going to go against Blake Hall again. 2 quick fouls for Blake Hall. Blake's like, I wasn't even close to the play there. Atkins will go to the line, trying to eat into this 6-point lead. 7:14 left here in the third quarter. First one's away. Off the back of the rim, no good. Second one is away. Rattles in. 32-27, 7:15 left here in the third. Tate Scott hands it off to Hall, who gives it back to Ty. Ty at the free throw line, gives it over to Hall. Hall will take a long three off the back of the rim, no good. Atkins gets the rebound for Greenup County. Baseball pass all the way up the front court. It's intercepted by Blake Hall. Hall all the way in, coast to coast, kicks it all. Nice pass over to Ty Scott. Scott will take a three off the front of the rim, no good. And looks like Scott ran it down, throws it off Beach. It'll stay with East Carter. Of course, East Carter's got a very, very good student section over there, so they were kind of helped with that call. Goodman inbound right in front of his own bench. Getting instructions from Cole Bramer. Gets it down in the corner to Scott, who gives it back to Ty Scott, the top of the arc. They've left him open. He'll just hand it off to Goodman, who will take a three. That's good. Evan Goodman's 20th point of the night. Leads at his largest at 8. And Greenup County throws it away. Evan Goodman comes away with it. Over in the right corner goes Ty Scott. Scott goes baseline, penetrates, up off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to Veach. He'll hand it off to Wireman. 6:30 left here in the third quarter. 35-27. East Carter leads Greenup County. Down low goes to Chanley. Shot is blocked by Connor Skaggs. Away, here comes East Carter. It's Tate Scott. Scott over to Goodman. Back to Scott. Scott penetrates into the lane. Kicks it back over to Ty Scott in the right corner. Three is away. No good. Rebound comes to Underwood, who will throw it off play call, and it'll go back to Greenup County. Underwood to inbound. East Carter with that full court press. It's in Atkins, guarded by Blake Hall. Back to Underwood. Underwood's going to have to break this ball across midcourt, and he does. Gets it off to Wireman. Wireman circling off to his right. Picks up his dribble. Tries to get it down low to Atkins. It's stolen away by Scott. Scott has it stolen away by Atkins, who puts it off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound, and let's see if they're going to get the foul on. Who's the foul on? Looks like that's going to go against Blake Hall. If so, that's his third. 3rd and 3 minutes for Hall. Here comes Rylan Yoke to check in for him. Looks like both teams are kind of fighting for the rebound there. Blake Hall gets the foul. Wireman inbound underneath his own basket. Gets it away to Atkins. Atkins penetrates. Little jump off the backboard. No good. But he'll go to the line. And Skaggs kind of spikes that ball. Atkins will go to the line. He's had a very good night for the Musketeers tonight. Talk about a kid that can jump out of the gymnasium. First one is away. It's good. (35-28). East Carter leads Greenup County with 5:41 to go here in the third quarter. Atkins' second free throws away. Off the back of the rim, no good. Ty Scott comes down with the rebound. He's tied up, and Atkins is going to try to take this ball away. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to go back to East Carter. Evan Goodman to inbound underneath his own basket. A very soft press here for Greenup County. Looks like a 2-2-1. Tate Scott has it. Ahead to Evan Goodman. Goodman almost double team. Gives it away to Tate Scott. Greenup County going back to their normal defense. Tate Scott penetrates in the lane. Has it knocked away. Regains possession. Gives it over to Evan Goodman, who's standing on that EC logo. Goodman penetrates into the lane. Kind of loses possession. And let's see. They're going to get a foul on... I believe that's on Veach. 33. I don't think that they have a 33. I think he meant 23. This is going against Veach. They'll send Evan Goodman to the line. He already has 20 tonight. First one away off the back of the rim. No good. Goodman trying to add to that 7-point lead, second of the way, and it is good. 36-28. 8-point lead has been largest so far for either team here in the game. Kind of alternated who had the lead here. Veach picks up his dribble, gives away to Chanley, back to Veach. Veach penetrates into the lane, up off the glass, and I think they're going to get Rylan Yoke with a foul. They'll send Veach to the line. Ryland Yoke's second foul, 36-28, 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. First one's away and hits the back of the rim, hits the front of the rim, and bounces out. Second was away. Also misses it. Ty Scott skies the rebound for the East Carter Raiders. Quickly the other way is Scott, and he missed Goodman underneath the basket. Acknowledges it, hands it off to Tate Scott. Scott circles off, gets into the lane, kicks it over in the right corner to Ryland Yoke, who gives it over to Ty Scott. Ty Scott has it. He'll take a long three. That's good. Wow. 39-28, leads at 11, largest of the game. Wireman has it. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Atkins. East Carter's defensive intensity's picked up. Blood in the water, and it looks like Messer's going to bump Atkins. And it'll be Messer's first foul. Wireman inbound underneath his own basket. Gets it into Atkins. Atkins at the free throw line. And let's see, looks like he walked. 39-28, 4:13 left here in the third quarter. Here comes Tate Scott. Scott gives it over to Yoke, almost stolen away by Chanley. Goodman has it. Goodman goes baseline. Wanted to step back long, too. No. Gives it off to Yoke, who gives it to Tate Scott. Scott back to Goodman. Defense is also picked up for Greenup County. Thought about a step back three. Gives it off to Tate Scott. Very patient possession here for East Carter. Scott guarded by Atkins, who gives it off to Goodman. Goodman gets into the lane. Little runner is good. 41-28. Wireman has it for Greenup County. Wireman looks to penetrate, and it looks like Coach Allison for Greenup County wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him here on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out here at East Carter High School, 3:26 left here in the third quarter. 41-28. East Carter leads Greenup County, leads its largest at 13. Greenup County has the ball. Atkins to inbound. Gets over in the left corner to Wireman. Ball's batted out of bounds by Scott. It'll stay with Greenup County. Atkins inbound again. Gets it into Wireman. Wireman calling for a pick by Chanley. Picks up his dribble, tries to get back to Chanley. It's batted away. Wireman comes back with it. Down low to Chanley. He gets it off to Veach. Veach loses it, and it's going to stay with Greenup County. Looks like our view was kind of blocked there, so we'll stay with Greenup County. Wireman will inbound underneath his own bench. Gaiman is checked in for Greenup County. Trying to get it in, can't get it in. Finally he does. To Chanley, who gives it off to Atkins. He gives it to Wireman in the left corner. 3 in the air, off the back of the rim, no good. And Yoke gets the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Atkins for Greenup County. 3:03 left here in the third, 41-28. East Carter leads Greenup County, trying to add to it. Tate Scott has it, puts it between his legs, circles off to his left, gets it off to Goodman. Goodman looks to penetrates, cut off by Atkins. Gives it back to Tate Scott. Scott penetrates into the lane, gets it off to Connor Messer over in the left corner. He gives it over to Ty Scott. Scott gets in the lane, spins, puts up a little jump shot off the glass. It's good. 43-28, leads up to 15. 2:30 left here in the third. Wireman trying to penetrate into the lane, and he just trying to run into a bunch of trees. He loses control, and it's stolen away by Evan Goodman. Goodman circles off to his right, gets it over to Tate Scott in the right corner. Scott penetrates up off the glass, and no good. Rebound goes to Gammon for Greenup County. Gammon gets it ahead to Wireman. Wireman wanted a three, doesn't take it. Gets it down low to Chanley, who turns around. Nice play by him and puts it in. Quickly the other way. Here come the Raiders. Gets in the lane. Down low to Yoke, who puts it off the glass. Misses the shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. No good again. 43-30, 1:45 left. Greenup County has the ball. It's Gammon. Gammon takes a Steph Curry range three off the back of the rim. No good. East Carter comes down with the rebound. It's Ty Scott. Scott circles off to his left. Gets it over to Evan Goodman, who gets it to Tate Scott. Scott wants a three, way off the mark. No good. Wireman with the rebound for Greenup County. Gets it down low, unguarded, up off the glass, and it's good. It's number 3, Chanley, and leads down to 11. 1:15 left here in the third. Tate Scott has it, gets it over to Goodman. Goodman penetrates in the lane, over in that left corner to Yoke. He gives it to Messer, who's standing on the East Carter logo, close to midcourt. Gives it over to Tate Scott. Scott picks up his dribble, tries to get it away to Evan Goodman, almost has it stolen away, and it's going to be lost out of bounds. It'll go back to East Carter. Very good defensive possession there for Greenup County. Checking in for East Carter is Blake Hall. Out comes Ryland Yoke. Blake Hall to inbound underneath his own basket. Gives it off to Tate Scott. He gives it off to Ty Scott. Over to Tate. Down low to Ty Scott, who puts it off the glass and in. It's 45-32. East Carter leads quickly the other way as the Musketeers gets it all the way up in the front court to Atkins, and he's going to be fouled. Let's see who they give this foul on. Looks like it's going to go against number 24, Quentin Johnson. First one is away, and it gets wedged in between the basket and the backboard. No good. Well, this is going to be a lane violation on Greenup County, and the free throw went in, but it won't count. Atkins kind of jumped the gun there, trying to get a rebound over Scott, and it'll remain 45-32. We've hit 15 seconds left here in the third. Tate Scott circles off to his left. Gets it down low to Hall. Nice, another nice play by Atkins. If this is Blake Hall, it's number 4, and it is. And this will only be East Carter's third team foul. Blake Hall will have a seat. Ryland Yoke will check right back in for him. 45-32, 6.8 seconds left here in the third. Gammon inbound for Greenup County right in front of the scores table, gets it into Wireman. Wireman penetrates into the lane, up off the glass, it's good. 2-1, and that will end the third quarter. After 3, East Carter leads Greenup County 45-34. We'll be back on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
The award-winning florist All That Blooms has a new location, 402 East Main Street, across from Pritchard Elementary in Grayson, with gifts for all occasions, including birthdays, sympathy, holidays, and anniversaries. Shop Monday and Tuesday 9 to 5, Wednesday 9 to 2, Thursday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to noon, closed on Sunday. Call 474-0390 for All That Blooms at 402 East Main, your full-service florist serving Grayson and surrounding areas. Check them out on Facebook, allthatblooms.com. That's BLOOMZ.
When you shop Grayson Sporting Goods, you're supporting a great family-owned business with new owners and team sales. To celebrate, get all your high school gear, including high school spirit wear. Grayson Sporting Goods also does embroidery and vinyl transfers. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. Check with Grayson Sporting Goods for extended seasonal hours.
We're ready to start the fourth quarter of play. 45-34. East Carter leads Greenup County. East Carter still in their huddle over there. Cole Bramer giving them instructions. Russell with an early lead over Morgan County in the first quarter in Flatwoods. South Carolina leads Kentucky 61-56 with 8 minutes left in the second half. Yoke will inbound. It'll be East Carter ball. He'll inbound right in front of East Carter scorers table. Gives it off to Tate Scott, and we're underway here in the fourth quarter. Scott circles off to his right, gets away to Ty Scott, down low to Skaggs, who puts it off the glass and in. And Connor Skaggs, first points of the night, and they're big ones. Leads up to 13, 47-34 with 7:40 left here in Grayson. Nice offensive set, ball's batted away, it comes away as Evan Goodman, gets away to Yoke. Yoke picks up his dribble, gives it back to Evan Goodman, all the way in the front court goes Ty Scott. Scott looks to go baseline, picks up his dribble. He's double teamed, can't get rid of it. Now gets it over to Tate Scott. Scott penetrates, and up off the glass, no good. Ryland Yoke with the rebound, can't get it to go. And looks like Beach comes down with it for Greenup County. All the way to Gaiman. Gaiman picks up his dribble, gives off to Atkins. Atkins goes baseline. Now he'll kick it back out to Chanley, and Greenup County's going to reset. They're going to try to get, well, I thought they was. Wireman has it. Wireman kind of just out of control there. They're going to get a block. This one's going to go against Ty Scott. It's his second. Team, not sure what scoreboard kind of says team ninth, but it's not, but it's 1-1. So Mr. Wireman, who is 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight, I don't believe he's hit the rim either time. He's going to try to eat into this Raider lead. First one was away. It's good. Atkins is going to check back in. What a heck of a game he's had tonight. Number 4 for Greenup County. Wow. Talk about a kid who needs to be on the track team for Coach Travis Jones. He might be. Wireman second away. It's good. 47-36, 6:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Goodman hands it off to Ty Scott. Now it'll go over to Tate Scott over in that left corner. 3 in the air, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Connor Skaggs, and Gatton comes down with it. Gives it off to Wireman. Wireman tries to penetrate. Thought about step back 3, gets it down low to Atkins. Atkins penetrates, gives it back to Wireman. Wireman, a contested 3, off the mark, no good. Ryland Yoke tries to get the rebound. He bats it out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County. Wireman inbound underneath the basket, trying desperately to eat into this Raider lead that's up to 11. Wireman, corner 3, right side's good. What a game he is having. Tate Scott has it. Puts it between his legs. Greenup County still in that 2-3 zone. Looks like now they've gone to man. Tate Scott has it. Guarded by Veach. Gets it over to Rylan Yoke in that left corner. Now back to Tate Scott. Scott looks to penetrate. Kicks it back out to Ty Scott. Scott penetrates into the lane. Spins up off the glass. No good. This is going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to go against Gammon. It should be 2. Messer's ready to check in. Let's see who he comes gets. 47-39. Leads down to 8 with 6 minutes exactly. Ty Scott at the line. First one's away. It's good. Messer checks in for Yoke. 2 heck of football players. I want to talk about some football players. Rylan Yoke and Messer. Scott's second away. It's good. Full court press for East Carter. Chanley has it, trying to get it across midcourt. He does with a pass to Wireman. Wireman into the lane. Free throw line jump shot is off the mark, no good. Connor Skaggs gets the rebound and hands it off to Goodman. Goodman quickly the other way and now slows it up, guarded by Atkins. Leads at 10, 49-39, 5:35 left. Goodman penetrates. Free throw line jump shot that's very much contested, and they're going to get Atkins for a foul. That's only his first foul. Evan Goodman tonight with 23, trying to add to it. It's a new haircut. First one's away. It's good. .24 for Mr. Goodman tonight. There goes away. Very good. 51-39. East Carter leads Greenup County. Underwood has checked in for Greenup County. Goes off to Wireman. It's kind of been 2 highlights of the night. Been Wireman and Evan Goodman. Gaiman has it. Steph Curry 3. Good. Wow. Don't leave him open. His first points of the night. The Raiders have it. Goodman gets it over to Tate Scott in that left corner, down low to Skaggs. Skaggs up off the glass. It's good and 1. Oh, they're going to call a charge. No, it's an and 1. Looks like maybe a charge call, but they'll send Mr. Skaggs to the line. 53-42, 4:58 left. East Carter leads Greenup County. Free throws away, off the back of the rim, no good. Atkins skies for the rebound. Gives it off to Wireman. Quickly the other way, here come the Musketeers. Gaiman has it, gives it back to Wireman. Over to Atkins. Over to Chanley. Back to Atkins. Atkins, little runner, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Skaggs. There's a loose ball on the floor. Greenup County tries to come up with it. Skaggs comes up with it. This should be a jump ball. And it looks like it should go back to Greenup County. And we're going to call a foul. Who's the foul going to be against? Let's see who the foul's against. Looks like they're going to get. I still haven't gotten any confirmation here. Looks like maybe a technical foul. Maybe not. We're still waiting, trying to get some clarification here. Of course, we're at the very top of East Carter's gym, so we can't really hear what's happening down the floor. Let's see here. I think they're calling for 1-and-1. Did Greenup County call timeout? I mean, what's going on here? 4:32 left here, 53-42. East Carter leads Greenup County. We still have no clarification on what is happening here. It's East Carter ball. They got a foul on somebody. They never got a number or anything. Either way, it'll be East Carter's ball. Gives it to Ty Scott. Tate Scott breaks the press easily. Kind of caught Greenup County sleeping there for a second. Gets it over to Ty Scott in that right corner. Now Goodman has it. Goodman, long three. It's good. Wireman has it. Gives it off to Gaiman, who gives it back to Atkins. Now back to Wireman. Wireman cannot leave that guy open. Wireman wants a three. Thought about it. Gets it down low to Chanley, who gives it back to Wireman. Wireman, long three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rained down by Gaiman. Can't leave him open either. Gets over to Atkins. Atkins penetrates, goes baseline, up against Skaggs. Kind of just went straight up against each other, and then Skaggs is going to get called for the foul. We'll send Atkins to the line, trying to eat into this 14-point lead with 3:52 left here. First one is away, off the back of the rim, no good. 3:52, 56, 42. Each Carter leads Greenup County. That goes away. It's also no good. Skaggs gets the rebound, and he has it stolen away by Atkins. Atkins is going to be fouled by Skaggs, and that will be number 5 on Skaggs. And frustration. And looks like here comes Mr. Blake Hall. Well, I believe that's Skaggs' 4th. We'll send Atkins to the line for Greenup County, who has to start hitting some free throws. First one's away. It's no good. That's 4 consecutive misses at the charity stripe for Greenup County. Second one's away. It's good. Leads at 13, 56-43 with 3:45 left here in the fourth quarter. East Carter leading Greenup County. Tate Scott has it. Hands it off to Hall. Hall gives it back to Tate Scott. Puts it between his legs. He's guarded by Chanley. All the way in. Ball batted away and stolen away by Atkins, and he's going to be fouled by Messer. And this will send Greenup County back to the line. Atkins' first free throw's away, and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Another missed free throw for Greenup County. Got to start hitting their free throws. Second was away. It's also off the mark. Blake Hall for East Carter gets the rebound. He'll hand it off to Tate Scott. East Carter looking to push it, gets it away to Goodman, and Goodman's going to hold this ball and set up a play. Goodman penetrates over to Messer. Ty Scott has it over in the left corner, penetrates, goes baseline, puts it off the glass and in. 58-43. All the way in, up off the glass is Wireman, and it's good. Looks like maybe East Carter's going to try and milk some of this clock here. They really slowed the pace down there. Down low to Goodman, wide open, and he's going to be fouled by Atkins. Greenup County got caught out of position there. The pass was able to penetrate the defense down below in the paint, and Goodman puts it off the glass and no good, but it's fouled by Atkins. 2:48 left here. It's 58-45. East Carter leads Greenup County. Goodman's first one's away, off the front of the rim, no good. Second one's away. Good. Evan Goodman. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him here on the Cool Hits EKA's Media Network.
Hey fans, would you do anything to support your team? What about switching your checking account? With Ashland Credit Union's debit card, you can support your favorite team without changing your spending habits. Every time you make an eligible purchase with your debit card, Ashland Credit Union donates 10 cents on your behalf to the Senior Assistance Program. So come on in and sign up for your team debit card at Ashland Credit Union, 1300 Central Avenue in Ashland. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here at East Carter High School, Evan Goodman right now sits at his career high. He's tied it anyways. He had 29 earlier in the game this year. East Carter with a 14-point lead, 2:48 left here. 59-45. It'll be Greenup County ball. Chanley inbounds to Wireman. Soft full court press for East Carter. Wireman has it. Staying on that EC logo. Looks like maybe a little bit of a 2-3 zone now for East Carter. Gets it over to Gaiman. Gaiman wants another one. A long three off the side of the rim. No good. Chanley fights for the rebound. Puts it off the glass. Nice play by Greenup County. 59-47. Blake Hall has it. Almost walked. Gives it off to Goodman, who gives it back to Tate Scott. Scott gets it over to Goodman. We've hit 2:15 left here. Blake Hall has it. Over to Goodman. Goodman thought about a three. Gives it over to Tate Scott. Very patient possession here for East Carter. Goodman has it. Thought about a shot. Gets it down low to Tate Scott, who kicks it over to Ty Scott in that left corner. Scott gets it down low to Messer. Guarded by Atkins. Messer working hard. Turns in the lane, and looks like he walked. He sure did. A lot of contact down there, but a lot of contact on both sides. It'll go back to Greenup County. 1:45 left, 59-47. East Carter leads. Gaiman has it. Ahead to Wireman. Gives it back to Gaiman. Clock continues to roll. Over to Chanley, over to Wireman. Tries to get in the middle to Atkins, and there's passing lane is just not there. Over to Gaiman. Over to Wireman. Wireman, a Steph Curry three. It's good. Wow. Wireman's 5th point of the quarter. It's down to a 9-point lead. 59-50 with 1:15 left here. Tate Scott, guarded by, and stolen away. Scott tried to get it to Goodman. Gives it away to Atkins. Atkins up off the glass. It's good. Leads down to 7, and timeout Greenup County. Let's see if that's a full or a 30. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Still looking for scoring updates, and I'm sure I'm getting them. I'm trying to keep up with multiple games at one time. East Carter trying to hold on here. Greenup County's cut this lead. Largest lead was set at 14. It's down to 7 with 1:05 left here. 59-52. Of course, South Carolina leads Kentucky 69-61 with 3 minutes exactly left. At the half, Russell leads Morgan County 25-22. Of course, East Carter, the team that we're watching right here, gave that Russell team all they wanted over at the Marv. It'll be East Carter's ball. We'll have to go to the length of the floor. 59-52, 1:05 left. Goodman on inbound. Gets it into Tate Scott, who gives it back to Goodman. Goodman trapped in backcourt, and they're going to get a foul. This one's going to go against Atkins. It's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for East Carter. 59.3 seconds left. East Carter trying to go to the line to give them a little bit more of a buffer and kind of pull away from the Musketeers, who played a pretty good game tonight. Goodman, 1-and-1 opportunity. First one is away, and it rolls around the rim. No good. Atkins for Greenup County gets the rebound quickly. All the way in the front court, gives it to Gaiman, who gives it back to Atkins, back to Gaiman. He'll take a long three off the front of the rim. No good. And fighting for the rebound, Evan Goodman comes up with it. Quickly the other way. Here come the Raiders. Evan Goodman gives it off to Blake Hall. Hall into the lane, and he is fouled. This is going to go against Wireman, trying for the steal. 41.3 seconds left. 59-52. East Carter leads. Blake Hall will go to the line for a 1-on-1. It's away, and it's good. Second one is away. Off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, and it's taken away by Atkins. Atkins on a 3-on-1 attempt, and it's knocked away from behind by Blake Hall, but it'll stay with Greenup County. So Wireman will inbound under his own basket. Gibson has checked in for the first time tonight for Greenup County. He'll inbound. Trying to get it inbound, can't. And close to a 10-second call. Finally gets into Wireman. Wireman has it over in the right corner. Fadeaway long three off the side of the backboard. No good. Evan Goodman comes up with the rebound with 29 seconds left. It's 60-52. East Carter leads, and Evan Goodman will go to the line. Evan Goodman flirting with that 30 points. First one away, it's good. Second one's away. It's also good. 62-52, 25 seconds left here. Gaiman has it. Gets it off to Gibson. Gibson will take a very, very long three. In and out, almost dropped. And Ty Scott's going to come down with it. He'll give it off to Blake Hall. And gets it off to Goodman. And he gets it to Messer. And this one is all but over. The remaining seconds, we're down to 3 seconds, are going to run out. It's going to be a final from East Carter High School. East Carter 62, Greenup County 52. We'll be back with a little post-game stats here on the Cool Hits and Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
Hey, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Michael. Come see us at Bowman's.
Bowman's can do frame repair. They have a downdraft bake oven for a factory paint finish. And they get your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition with qualified iCar Gold certified technicians. Bowman's is also an ASE certified mechanical shop, providing transmission flushes, steering and suspension services, AC service, oil changes, and tune-ups. That's Bowman's Auto Service, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. Call 836-0837. Visit Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson for the best selection of clothing for boys and girls, including newborns. Eastside Kids Boutique has affordable clothing for every season, including t-shirts, sweaters, hats, and more. Eastside Kids Boutique even has items for that special lady in your life, including home decor, clothing, jewelry, accessories, gift baskets, and more. That's Eastside Kids Boutique, 603 East Main Street in Grayson. Call 606-475-1683 or visit them on Facebook, Eastside Kids Boutique in Grayson.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowling, Senior Vice President of Kentucky Farmers Bank. When you do business with Kentucky Farmers Bank, you're making an investment in your community. Your money stays local, we never sell your loan, and in turn, we invest in local families, churches, schools, and charities. We believe in our community, and that's why we are the better bank for loans.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for loans since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back out here at East Carter High School, final, East Carter defeats Greenup County 62-52. In a game that was kind of a duel, man. Going to look a little bit deeper into the stats. Leading scorer for East Carter and a career high of 32 for Evan Goodman. Very, very good game for him, but on the other side, Carson Wireman with 28. So, there's 60 points right there between two players for both teams. Very, very competitive game. I know East Carter kind of pulled away there at the end, especially midway through the third quarter. The lead got up to as many as 14 there at one time. Greenup County will move on and they've got the remainder of their district. Of course, when you talk about the district, you've got Raceland, who's pretty good. You got Russell, who's playing very good basketball right now. Greenup County, the road doesn't get any easier for East Carter. Of course, here in a couple of days, Morgan County's going to come down and face these East Carter Raiders right here in Grayson. When we come back, we'll be joined by Coach Cole Brammer here on the Cool Hits EKA Media Network.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Pure Country Chevrolet in Grayson is working hard every day buying and trading for the nicest used vehicles in the area. With over 150 used cars in our huge dealer inventory, odds are we'll have the car you want at the price you need. And as always, we'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy one of ours. We also have new rides arriving daily, so come out. Look us over for your next auto need. With 4 locations, we're easy to get to, so don't wait. Come and let us help you have the vehicle you deserve at the best deal every time. On the web, purecountryauto.com, or call us 606-474-5116. Pure Country Chevrolet, find new roads.
The award-winning florist All That Blooms has a new location, 402 East Main Street, across from Pritchard Elementary in Grayson, with gifts for all occasions including birthdays, sympathy, holidays, and anniversaries. Shop Monday and Tuesday 9 to 5, Wednesday 9 to 2, Thursday 9 to 5, and Saturday 9 to noon, closed on Sunday. Call 474-0390 for All That Blooms at 402 East Main, your full-service florist serving Grayson and surrounding areas. Check them out on Facebook, allthatblooms.com. That's BLOOMZ.
Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, is a locally owned pharmacy devoted to providing excellent customer service, not found at the chain drug stores. Gillum Drug carries over-the-counter meds, wonderful seasonal decor, creek bottom candles, jewelry, and specializes in skincare products. Gillum Drug offers allergy shots and all immunizations with no appointment needed, and Gillum Drug will treat you like family. Stop by today and experience it. Gillum Drug, 1237 Carter Avenue, Ashland, next to Domino's.
Hey, this is Greg Gibson with Greg Gibson Insurance, and just an announcement, I'm retiring from Major League Baseball. This will be my final season. After 24 years as Major League umpire, I'm ready to become a full-time insurance guy. So anyway, if you haven't heard about us, check us out on the web, www.greggibsoninsurance.com. Give us a call today. Stop by. We'd love to talk to you about your insurance. Give us a call today. It's Greg Gibson Insurance, helping you make the right call.
Back out here at East Carter High School, of course, final. East Carter defeats Greenup County 62-52, led by Evan Goodman's 32. Of course, Greenup County got nothing to hang their heads on. Atkins for Greenup County was very, very good, number 4. And Carson Wireman, 28 points tonight for Greenup County, a guy who is a force on the football field and basketball court. Looks like Kentucky's going to drop a game to South Carolina. Final 71-68. Very, very. That's really just tough to describe. Really, South Carolina came in 0-2 in conference, 7-8 on the year. They come into Rupp Arena and defeat Kentucky 71-68. Of course, Cole Brammer's down below us, still talking with the Carter County radio. We're still waiting on him to join us. Just a very competitive game, man, a physical game. It seemed like that once somebody gained a little momentum, it went back and forth there until about midway through the third. The game was a 4-point game at the half. Each Carter led, and there towards the end of the third quarter, lead got as many as 13 or 14. I believe 14 was the largest lead for East Carter. And then there was about 2 or 3 minutes left in the fourth. They really, Greenup County made a run, and, that just came up a little short there, kind of ran out a little bit of steam. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Cole Brammer here on the Cool Hits EKA Media Network.
You know, Financial Securities Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Doubt, stress, anxiety, frustration. That was yesterday. Today is your day to get back on track to a brighter future. At Ashland Community and Technical College, we're open and ready to help now. With ridiculously affordable, amazingly flexible classes that can lead to highly paid positions in IT, healthcare, and more. The real world's tough, but not as tough as you. Visit kctcs.edu/findyourcareer.
Back out here at East Carter High School, joined by Coach Cole Brammer. And Coach, you've known me for a long time, and I'm brutally honest, and sometimes, I'll say inconsistency has kind of been something that we've been working on here lately, especially here in midseason. But I think you're starting to see that consistency. That's something that you've been wanting the whole year, especially the last 2 games.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely still think there's spurts that we're working on, as far as contributing over into late game situation. But I was proud of our guys tonight. I didn't feel like we had our best stuff. I didn't feel like we were as sharp as we had been. And, we still made enough plays to kind of keep that safe distance. I don't want to say, safe. A lead can go at any time, but we never did really let that game get tight in the second half. And just credit to our guys. I thought that was a gutsy win.
It's impressive because especially what kind of game you got next.
Yeah.
And a lot of pressure, a lot of, this is your first home game since before Christmas.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your guys, not looking ahead, especially, I use this analogy when I talked to Coach Tim Champlin during football season. The gauntlet is about to start.
Yeah.
How do you keep your guys focused and just one game at a time?
Well, just like we talked about it, and we talked about it Thursday night, after the West Carter game, we told our guys, we got a big week coming up, but they're all big. They're all big. There is no game that you can put more emphasis on than any other games, whether it's on the road or at home, district game, non-district game. We were focused on Greenup County. We went into practice yesterday. Everything we did was focused on Greenup County. We didn't look ahead, and I wasn't going to let our guys look ahead. I don't feel like you can approach the game that way, and you're not going to be able to approach the game that way in the postseason. You're going to have to take it game by game. So I feel like that's what we did, and then credit to our guys. I really do feel like they were focused on tonight, and we're able to make enough plays to get the job done.
How important is it to your team, especially early in the year you only went 6 or 7 deep in your bench. Now you're playing 8 and sometimes 9 players deep. How has that changed the dynamic of your team?
Well, it's all about, just like I told those guys, it's all about positional, what we need. And I don't know from night to night what we're going to need. Your minutes and your opportunities could be very limited one night, and the next night that's exactly what we need. You play 12 to 14 minutes, so are you going to be ready to answer that situation? Is that opportunity going to be too much for you, or are you going to be able to step in and get the job done? And credit to our guys. They've practiced really hard. 1 through 15 tonight, or 1 through 15's always practiced very hard and stayed engaged in what we're doing. And we had to go a little deeper than we planned tonight. And I really felt like we got some pretty good production.
Coach, I don't know if you know, but the star of tonight's game standing right behind you.
Absolutely, absolutely. You need to talk to him.
I need to talk to him.
You need to talk to him. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Now, you've known me for a long time. You know that I covered your football. I covered your brother's football. I know your dad and your mom. How many points do you think you had tonight?
31. Already got told.
Nope. You had 32.
32.
32, which is
Nice.
your career high.
All right.
Did you know that?
No, I did not.
That was your career high. So what's it feel like when you're kind of in that zone? You know, when the basket's as big as the ocean, does that just make you want to pull up from midcourt, or what's going through your mind when you're hot?
I just don't want to stop shooting. I want the ball to get in my hands as fast as possible.
Well, I see that a lot, and sometimes you kind of get in trouble there. You kind of you feel like a bad teammate when you want to pass it, but you want to shoot it and then you walk.
Yeah.
So it's kind of caught between there. What's one thing that you want to improve on your game as you move forward through this season?
I want to get to the free throw line more. I want to be stronger with the ball, and I want to get my teammates more involved and get my assist up.
What's the goal for East Carter as we're midway through this season, as you get ready to start district play full-time and you're getting ready to start district tournament play at the end of February? What's the goal for this East Carter team?
We have to play four quarters of basketball. Sometimes we come out here and play only a half or 3 quarters. We have to be ready to play 32-minute basketball.
Evan Goodman of the East Carter Raiders, 32 points tonight. You played pretty good.
Thank you.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
We'll be back on the Cool Hits EKA Media Network.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brian Horton, mission strategist for the Churches of the Greenup Baptist Association. We exist to revitalize, mobilize, and multiply New Testament churches in Northeast Kentucky and the world. The Churches of the Greenup Association are moving forward together in the Great Commission work. If you live in Lawrence, Boyd, Greenup, Carter, or Elliott counties, I want to invite you to attend one of the Greenup Baptist churches this coming Sunday. Once there, I know you will find a community of people who will welcome you and love you. For more information, go to greenupbaptist.org.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here for the final time at East Carter High School. 62-52, East Carter defeats Greenup County. This has been a presentation. Well, first, let me thank my Cool Hits family here. Guys, if you don't know, of course, I did all the East Carter games last year. I brought a camera, a tripod that I bought at Walmart. It wasn't very good equipment. I used a hotspot that Verizon Wireless has, which is, but we did it. We made it happen. But in the off season, if you're not aware, me and Cool Hits came to an agreement, and I couldn't be happier with it. Of course, I got to thank MJ or Jeff Moore and James Collier and his wife and Jim Forrest and Dickie Tiller and everybody at Cool Hits. It's been a true pleasure to work with them, and I'm looking forward to our future and the rest of this basketball season. And boys, don't look out. I'm telling you right now, baseball season is around the corner. Once again, for the final time, East Carter 62, Greenup County 52. This has been a presentation of the Cool Hits and the Eastern Kentucky Athletics Media Network.
You've been watching another exciting high school basketball contest on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV. Tonight's game was brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Stolt Pharmacy, Greg Gibson Insurance, Callahan Excavating, James Dewitt Best Hardware, Ashland Credit Union, Trace Hermanos Mexican Restaurant, Members Choice Credit Union, Ashland Community and Technical College, the Greenup Baptist Association, First and People's Bank, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Pure Country Automotive, Raceland Christian Church, Orcut Tree Service, Gillum Drug, All That Blooms, Grayson Sporting Goods, Bowman's Auto and Collision Center, Eastside Kids Boutique, First Light Home Care, and Tyler's Pizza. This has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.